Hey everybody, we're back and welcome to Variety Talk Live in Las Vegas. You checked out that wonderful song that we had going, and it was with who? My favorite, the Stylistics. And welcome back to part two of our part three series of Mr. Wonderful. That's what I call him. And why? Because I'm just going to tell him myself. I grew up with the Stylistics, and I absolutely love them. I was in kindergarten, of course, but I loved them then. So anyway, we have somebody that is just really fantastic. And these guys, when you talk about music being music, that's what it was all about. And I don't have any further words to say to introduce this gentleman. So what? I'm going to let our wonderful in-house promoter, producer, and overall entertainment guy, Mr. Joseph Smith, do the introducing. So again, welcome to Joe's Corner. Joe, back to you.
Yeah. Oh, great, Linda, great.
So why don't you, first of all, welcome back to the show. And
Thanks.
I know it's busy where you are. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. We don't have a lot of time, so we're in part two of our part three series. And by the way, everybody, we're going to have a full show of Van Fields the next time around. So this is just giving you a little appetizer and an hors d'oeuvre of a man who has been in this industry for a couple of decades, and he has a lot to share with us. So without further ado, Joe, why don't you do the intro?
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce world-renowned singer, songwriter, Mr. Van Field of the Stylistics. Hello, Joe.
Hey, Van.
Hello, Linda, and everybody out there. How y'all doing?
Hey, well, you know what, Van? We're doing great. We're doing great. I understand that you've had a very long day. So first of all, thank you for joining us. It's what, about eight something there, East Coast time. So thank you for
Yes.
yeah, thanks for taking the time out with us. And the last time we had you on, we had just a little snippet of you as well, and you joined us while we were in Chicago during our karaoke day. So anyway,
Right.
we're going to kind of just pick up right from there, Van, and tell us, well, for those who actually had not had the opportunity to join us on that day, why don't you just tell us a little bit about your connection with the Stylistics and what was most significant to you in terms of the purpose of this group?
Okay, I said the last time we were together that I joined the original Stylistics back in 2000. And we've been like touring the world, the entire world, for 11 years. After 2011, I departed from the group for artistic differences. And I was going to, start a solo career because I'm a writer as well. And I have a lot of songs that I know I can, tell the story better than with the group or whatever. But it didn't get off the ground right away, and I kept getting asked by promoters and people who I was introduced to, well, why don't you do some stylistic songs? Why don't you form your own group? I said, well, I was trying to go solo. I was trying to stay away from that, but didn't seem to work out. And as soon as I got a group together for 3 other guys, and started doing the Philadelphia area, in the tri-state area of Philly, New Jersey, and Delaware, it started picking up. And I started getting calls like New York and Maryland and DC, and we've been out to Texas, we've been to Chicago, we've been doing a lot of touring as the Stylistics Review.
So that must have been a very exciting time. I know you're tired now. You must have been exhausted during that time with all of the traveling, but with all of the physical wear that it has on you, I'm sure that mentally and emotionally it must have been a very exciting time. So tell us now, because what we're going to do, that's why we have this series going. We don't want to miss a beat. And we're starting from the beginning and working our way up as to how you actually joined the group and some of the major things that took place among the members and, you know, where everybody's going in the future. So that will be our, the next time we come together, we'll talk a little bit about the now and what's happening in the future. So, but you know, after you left us the last time, we had a lot of, particularly females, asking questions about, wanting to know a couple of personal things about you. So, why don't you just tell us about your personal life? Is there, do you have a family?
Well, my family is grown and gone, and I'm a single man.
You hear that, girls? Particularly our co-host. This goes to our last co-host. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm happily single and actually married to my career, but I like dating. I think dating is fun, and you know, when I have time for it, because I've been asked to help out every now and then with the Tramps. If you remember anything about the Tramps.
Absolutely.
Disco Inferno, yeah. And every now and then, you know, when I'm not busy with the Stylistics Review, I'll get with the Tramps and do a little touring with them.
Well, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. And we, I don't know how much you had an opportunity to hear about our purpose or our passion to keep old school alive during our earlier segment, but that is one of the things that we do. And I know we are like almost out of time again. We're gonna have to take a quick station break, everybody. You're watching Variety Talk live in Las Vegas. We'll be right back, and I mean right back.